I joined because I did a summer camp when I was about 11 in UCD, and I loved it. And I'm sure that I was going to join when I started college. And I say because everyone was so fun and nice. All the nights out were great.
Deirdre Hogan made me join, and then she broke her leg, and then trampolining made me stay.
As soon as I saw a trampoline in the UCD prospectus, I knew I wanted to join, especially since I never had my own trampoline. And definitely what made me stay was the trips and the people.
One of my first training sessions, and I used to always go to the bed that Tom was coaching on, and it was still new, like at the start of the year, so there were still so many people there. And I remember he was talking to me and he was like, Lucy, you have to come over to mine for a drink sometime. And I kind of went up to him and was like, an alcoholic drink? Like, that's how innocent I started the club. And it kind of went like swiftly and violently downhill from there. At one of the end of year barbecues, some people, including Glasgow, were teaching me how to be sassy and mean. I think I took to it like a duck to water, I suppose.
My favourite memory is winning the ISTO Shield for the first time. So it was such a big achievement, especially since we lost out by such a small amount the year before. Also, winning the Varsity Shield and seeing us keep it for 3 years after was a huge thing for the club. But a really special memory was our first time doing Relay for Life. So it was for a really good cause and it really brought us all together.
That everyone sucks at the start and that you get better, but no matter how good you get, whether you're Warwick or Dwayne or me, you always suck at certain moves, and it's the sucking that keeps you going, because you always feel like you suck, and that's how you try to make yourself feel better. So it's a very humbling sport, trampoline, so you never feel like you're better than everyone. There's always someone that's above you, so that's a very good thing to learn in life as well.
Not keep getting injured. Nicole's my favourite coach because she told me to say that.
Probably Colin or Jordan, because they know what they're talking about and they like portray it really well and they make you feel like anything is possible.
Beautiful. My favourite coach is Emer Hogan because she's always so enthusiastic. She always tells you how to fix something rather than what went wrong, and she'll ask you when you get down how your go went and how you felt. She's fantastic.
My favourite coach for when I'm training is Colin, because I always feel like he gets the most out of me, especially when I'm like scared of a new skill or something. He's really good at kind of getting me to come out of my shell and make me try new things. But my favourite coach for when I'm in competition is Jordan. I always like have him shadowing my routine because he always knows how to kind of calm me down. And he's used to my routine, so he kind of knows when I need some help. Can I select this? Yeah, please.
My favourite coaches are Fiona Brown and Colin Gallagher. They're the best people in the world, and Colin fixes me and so does Fiona. Winner!
Sorry, I'm bad.
Orla Coleman, because she's such a fucking dope.
You want some schnapps?
You want some schnapps?
Lauren Clisby.
And why?
Lauren is just Lauren and everything she says is just hilarious.
Probably Lauren Clisby because she's hilarious, or David Fitzpatrick because his life is hilarious.
Crash Dive, because they're really fun, and Ronia makes play a game where you get the numbers that she holds up on your hands.
My favourite skill is 1.5 twisting, 1 and 3, because it terrifies the fuck out of everyone and it feels really fun. My favourite skill is a front lever because I can steal Connor's girls. Half-lights, because I'm class at them.
I am most proud of mastering full twisting 1 and 3 because it's a really advanced move and it's also loads and loads and loads of fun.
I am most proud of mastering my front drop because it took me a year and a half to do it, even though it was in every routine in my first year. It took me a year and a half till I did it without dying.
Rudy's.
Why?
I like Justin. Justin's fun.
double backs. I mean, they're very far away, but they're pretty cool when you can double.
But like,
Pretty legit.
Crash dive bullets, because crash dive scared living daylights out of me, but I think bullets would be
Probably the crash dive. It's just the whole staring at the mat constantly and then tucking it under at the last second, just before it hits your face.
Absolutely Kyla Ross, because they're twins, obviously.
I'd probably pick myself because then we'd have perfect sync.
I would pick Pocahontas because she could use the colours of the wind to make us win.
Jesus Christ.
Why?
Because when he keeps fucking up, you can just look over and be like, ah, Jesus.
The power.
I like having the responsibility of looking after the club and making a difference to everyone.
And the power.
And the power!
I really like just being involved in organising stuff for the club and getting things together and seeing the whole outline of everything that happens with every different role and stuff. It's just good to see where everything's moving.
You've got loads of power.
When we were in first year at ISTO, we were in big group of people and we were talking about planes, as in like, you know, X, Y, Z, like just flat planes. So I think it was Colin was talking about a flat plane, and Lauren Clisby starts and goes, guys, how does a flat plane fly?
Porrick, because it looks like he's defying the laws of gravity.
I like watching Porrick, Keane and Dwayne. Well, Keane terrifies everybody.
I think I'm most inspired to train to do my best by Dylan Boone, because when he first joined the club, everyone liked to kind of take the piss out of him for being really ungraceful, and he was christened as Bambi. But now he's probably one of our best competitors, and he's borderline elegant on a trampoline, I would say. So I would say him, because he really tried to turn all of his weaknesses into strengths, and I think he's really done a good job.
Definitely the club. Everyone works so hard in squad and train, and we're going to the gym, and it's been crazy. And definitely one of my favourite gymnasts, Aliyah Mustafina, because she's such a hard worker. So definitely that.
I would choose Shake It Off because that's all that ever played in my freshman year. It was just Shake It Off. I think the whole in-house only played Shake It Off. It was great.
The trips away and the nights out.
Definitely experiencing the competitions for the first time.
It's kind of like under-promising and over-delivering. Like, nobody expects anything from you. Like, they don't expect you to be a heavy drinker, and they don't expect you to be good at trampoline. So you don't have a lot to live up to, but you can surprise people.
Definitely, because there's always something new to learn.
I imagine saluting in my control because it's lucky for me, and I even salute when I train because it's lucky for me, and then it's more realistic in my head.
Nationals, because I won.
Probably Sisto in Edinburgh last year, because like I was a fresher that year and you actually got to make friends with people there.
My favourite competition is Sisto, because it falls on my birthday and I get to go abroad every year.
So competing was never my strong suit, so I kind of hung up that hat quite early on. Two memories that I do have from competing, two of my favourite memories are both involve me competing in full body paint, and I remember being told like you're not going to be allowed to compete if you're still like in full body paint, and I was like, girl, I'm competing this way. If I have to compete, this is how I'm going. The judges were told to give me extra points because I was the most hungover person competing that day. Some mystery girl from some mystery club rolled a bottle of Alka-Seltzer under the toilet door and was like, I think you need this more than me.
Tom and Gabe's Big Gay Weekend, which was ISTO 2013? 2012? 2012. Team A came first, Team B came second, and we came second by 0.4 for the Shield. But it was just a great weekend, great fun. We brought 60 people that year and all got locked.
Scotland last year, so Scotland 2015.
because it was really good fun. And
Don't tell her, I shift to killing. She doesn't know.
Robin, you ruined my moment!